Wanted to quickly grab you guys before I head into the garage and have a workout and maybe do a bit of a whiteboard session, but been spinning in my head a bit since the cemetery one, and not in a bad way at all. Just been thinking about how to follow that one up with respect to, the subject matter. So here goes. If that one was kind of deep and heavy, it wasn't the intent. I did get some really nice comments from people privately that honestly touched me. So to those people, I'm not going to call you out. You know who you are. Thank you so much for sharing. You're a bunch of good dudes. I'll tell you that right now. You're a bunch of good dudes. I love talking to you guys, whether it's here or privately. So yeah, anything in life that is valuable or means something requires a cost. Usually that cost is obviously time. Yes, spoke about that. Usually it comes with a cost to your comfort, and closely associated with comfort for me is just being unclear. So if you're striving for something great, big, it's maybe clarity. So comfort and clarity for me, which really you can draw a line under all of those things and call it a sacrifice, right? And not in a wanky way, like I'm sacrificing a goat's head or something. I don't mean that. You know what I mean? When you grind for something and you sacrifice, that's what I mean. So the cemetery one was about time, and we know time is finite, right? It ends. So the question isn't, is time going to end? We know it is. The real question is, what are we going to do with that time? Oh yeah, here's a video of two little people, my son and daughter, actually, about 8 years ago, literally talking about the time thing. So just goes to show you it's universal. And they talk about it in a much more funny, charming, and cute way than I do. Enjoy. See you in the garage.
Hey, I don't really know what to do today. What am I going to do? Play GTA, play PS4, turn 8.
Before humans were sent to space, they sent monkeys. No choice, no understanding, just strapped into a rocket and fired into the sky. They called them test subjects. In Fight Club, they called them space monkeys. The idea is simple. Space monkey is someone willing to sacrifice comfort for something bigger than themselves. Because sacrifice, which is what this is about, isn't optional. Everyone sacrifices something. Everyone. Some people sacrifice their things for things that wreck them, absolutely wreck them, and that comes from personal experience. Others sacrifice comfort for things that build them, more altruistically. Hopefully, what I'm trying to do, discipline, family, just purpose, right? I'm aiming for that. I'm aiming for purpose as I get older. Fuck, I've made both kind of trades in my life. Some fucking shit ones. Late nights, doing stuff that, anyway, wasn't good for me. But I made a choice. I said, fuck it. I'm going to start waking up. It sounds stupid. Don't laugh. I'm going to wake up at the time I used to come home, 4:30. So I guess both of those were different ends of the paradigm, but they were sacrifices, right? One just ended up being much better for me. But I guess the thing is, I can't tell you what to sacrifice for. You probably saw what I sacrificed for, those two little ones jumping around before. But no one can. No one can tell you what to do. Man, everyone's fucking life is different. Like, you know, responsibilities are different. You know, if you've got battles, and I'm not belittling or making light of battles, I've had mine. If you've got battles, I sympathize. But, you know, whatever matters to me might not matter to you. In a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way. But look, if there's one thing I know, if something really fucking matters to you, like your kids, and you know, something like that, it's going to cost you something. Whether it's heaven or hell, yeah? That's just the fucking deal, man. It's just the deal. And that's the idea of Space Monkey. It's a bit Fight Club, right? It's a shirt. A monkey, someone willing to give up comfort for something bigger than themselves. And a fucking monkey taught us that. But for you, whatever that thing is that you're going to sacrifice for, that's up to you. That's totally up to you. Because in the end, we're all sacrificing something, right? All of us. Whether you know it or not, you are. You've just got to decide what it's for. That's all. You just got to decide what it's fucking for. And this is coming from a 52-year-old who's made fucking shit decisions for a lot of his life. And it's no one's fault but mine. And I'm not putting myself up on the cross here, man. I'm not on the crucifix. I'm not, my life's good. You know, I'm a little bit proud of myself. I've taken away the damaging things and replaced a lot of the damaging things with things that are, you know, things that are fucking boring for a lot of people. But I had to, right? I'm saying you have to do that and be fucking boring like me. Yeah, hopefully that one hit. I don't want this to be preachy, guys. I'm not fucking Yoda. This is a conversation. Just because, you know, we've spun around on this wet rock for 5 fucking decades doesn't mean we're smarter than anyone else. Doesn't mean I'm smarter than anyone else. We're just older. You know, one thing that fucking infuriates me, and I don't say this very often, is older guys who just think they fucking know it all because they've lived longer. Like, don't see the fucking logic, bro. You've just been around longer. I could meet a 30-year-old who's more worldly than you. So, you know, the older I get, and I like this quote from, it's Chris Williamson. It's one of the podcasts I really like, Modern Wisdom. Big shout out. Awesome. Impartial, doesn't have an agenda, not in an echo chamber about any particular fucking cause. Just has really good guests on it. I highly recommend it, guys, if you're after a good potty. Yeah, man, stop watching fucking TV. Just get on a podcast, work out what you want to learn about, what you're interested in. Doesn't have to be like world changing, just chewing gum for the brain, like spiritual kind of windshield wiping, right? Just on way to work or whatever. So I like Modern Wisdom. Oh, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, Chris Williams, really good. Yeah. Just in closing, guys, a couple of people have asked me that, you know, has the channel taken a little bit of a pivot? Not really. And stay with me here. It never was a fucking training channel. It never was. Fuck that. You can learn how to do a fucking push-up on any channel on YouTube. I just like training because I like fucking demolishing myself. And that's probably another conversation. I like the pain, right? I'm just being honest with you. I smash myself in the gym. I like to punish myself. I do love training. It's good for me. It's not my fucking life. It's a vehicle where I can present my new values of dedication, commitment. The gym's really good for that. But yeah, like, sorry if you thought this was going to be the best 50 ways to get hypertrophy in a double-blind study of weight training lacrosse players in fucking Brazil. Nah, bro. Go watch any of the million guys doing it, and they do it well, but I could not give a flying fuck about that. Like, I grow when I train well and train hard and eat right, and you should too. If you don't really enjoy the gym and lifting metal things off the floor, probably ain't for you. But I tell you what, if you tune in here, I can give you this commitment, right? Hey, do you like this lamp? Is it too bright? Sorry, bit ADD. I can give you this commitment because there's a lot of shit out there. People talking a lot of doo-doo about stuff that doesn't matter. This might scare you a bit. I'm going to talk about the fucking shit that keeps you up at night. But I promise, I'm not doing it in a way to belittle anyone, because I've had my battles. Yeah, but I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring it real. And if you want to know how to do a triceps kickback with a double fisted fucking whatever, like, we can do that too, bro. But would you mind if we talk about a book that I'm reading while I'm doing it? Hey man, training's great. It's fucking easy though. Like, there's some other stuff going on in life that I'd like to talk about with you guys. You know, I want to talk about what keeps you up at night. What really keeps you up at night? No bullshit. Like, no fucking. We're men, right? Like, we've got to. We by nature, man, we carry a burden of responsibility to our families, to community, and I know you guys take that really fucking seriously. I never did. I was an absolute fuck knuckle for, look, I'm going to say 40 years. So you guys probably a lot more responsible than I am. But yeah, look, the channel's 50 not done. I didn't want to come out and say it's about life, but it fucking is, man. I'm going to have a crack. I'm going to have a crack at this life. I want to talk to you guys about life. Everything, man. I want to talk about everything. I want to talk about, you guys who are divorced, separated, talk about your spirituality, or talk about how I recently went and I did an ayahuasca journey. All of it, man. Like, there's no point in living life with your fucking blinkers on. Dude, like, just whatever your religious, spiritual / beliefs are, I won't tell you mine yet. Maybe a new episode I will. But I respect whatever you are, right? But can't fucking deny this. I'm probably only going to get one crack. Like, we went through that last episode. We're in it. Like, fucking now. You watching me now. So, Tyler was right, this is your life. 1 second at a time. Don't deal with it the way those dead people deal with it, man. Fucking deal with it now. Burn your fucking hand. Make a mistake. And, I've got to give it to... And, oh, yeah, we will get into... Yes, it is my favorite movie of all time. Fucking there, all right? Fight Club is, and not because of Brad Pitt. Like, yeah, he's a very attractive man, but I'm completely boringly straight. So I like psychology. I like Nietzsche. I like Jung. The idea of the Übermensch is fascinating to me. But yeah, the channel isn't a training channel. In saying that, the next 2 fucking episodes are going to be hardcore training. So I'm going to call it the blueprint because I want to get it out of the way. And I'm always going to do stuff out of the garage, just so you know, okay? Like training stuff. But it's going to be a 2-part. For a training channel that isn't about training, I'm doing a fucking 2-part series on training because I take it seriously, and I think you're going to be surprised as to why I train. Suffice to say, it's not a deep reason at all. It's the most shallow fucking reason you have ever heard in your life. There's nothing altruistic. I'm not training for the starving kids in Africa, man. I'm training, anyway, we'll get into it. It might be funny. And I do want to show you some stuff that I do in the gym that look really different to most people, which I think why it's a little bit edgy. Also, why you should listen to me, please, is that I'm never going to fucking sell you guys anything ever. I mean that. There's no link. Don't fucking click anywhere. I don't know where you're clicking. I'm not going to ask you to fucking subscribe anywhere or click a link. You guys happy with that? What the hell is even that? I don't know what that is. All right, rambled on a lot tonight. I hope you enjoyed Space Monkey. I hope none of you are triggered by the monkey going into space. And look, man, those of you who are about cruelty to animals, get fucked. Get fucked. Can I tell you why to get fucked? Because you're probably like me. You probably eat 2 kilos of meat every day. So Bro, pick a fucking lane. Like, you can't be upset. Oh, by the way, the monkey was fine. It came back. It lived for 17 years. I've done my fucking research, bro. I might have left school in year 10, but yeah, there's a bit of grey matter up here. So, monkey was fine. Relax. I felt sorry for it too when I saw the pictures. Yeah. All right. Thank you for. I'm going to get a little bit deep here. Thank you for allowing me into a space into your life and holding that space for me, guys. You blokes are hardcore. I know older blokes is so fucking tough, and the comments I get privately, they're fucking beautiful, actually. So yeah, see you on the fucking blueprint. Yeah.